thoroughly modern world in that we live, I always find it fascinating that our modern ultra high-tech houses are still full of crap, but it can be quite useful. This is evidence of eBay. Looking for that the other day. Here it is. Axis and Allies, Battle of the Bulge. It's a bit of a mass market game, to be honest. It's not quite as you know, it's not made to the same quality as some other games, but you know what? This is rather special. 2 players. It says 2 players here. And unlike some of the other games I've done little videos on, this one is genuinely a 2-player game. Now normally I'd come up with a little AI, you know, just follow this simple rule for the other side. I don't do that with this one. This game, you have to play both sides. Big rule book. And it's actually got a picture of the, look at this. This is the original lines at the Battle of the Bulge, and this is the Bulge. Great game, good game. Look at all these bits, lots of bits, but let's get. Oh, I'm not sure I can even show you the. Ow, Lord! It's a proper war game. Lots of hexes everywhere, and the big hexes, and they need to be big. Oh, because you're putting all these soldiers on there. See that? It's a proper war game. You're moving soldiers around it on hex war game. You can get these little lines so you can make the edges of the bulge that you come up with on the hexes. So the important thing with this game is you have to play both sides, but because you're doing it keeps its interest because you're doing a historical reenactment. You're recreating the actual Bulge battle, and everything in that battle is all about earning oh, they're here we go, these. It's all about these. It's all about the fuel. So you're playing the German side and you're playing the American, so you know, like, you're on this. Can you see? Can you see at the back? Want to move across here, trying to get as far across, because you've got like towns here worth points. So the Germans want to keep pushing that way. But here's the great one of the great things about this, playing this Solitaire, is you've got this turn track here, so it's limited number of turns, so it doesn't go on very long. It's not that long a game, and you can play both sides quite happily. But over here, and here is your score track. Right, this only applies to the German side, so it's only the Germans who score points. See, for the American side, you just want to stop the Germans from capturing towns, and that's all there is to it. So you've got this high watermark part when you're playing a 2-player game. The Germans want to get as many points as they can, and the same is true when you're playing it on your own. You're playing both sides, but you really want to push the Germans to get as high points as possible. But then when you play the American side, you've got all the controlling how much fuel and resource you've got and where you put those resources to try and minimise the number of points. But I say it's the first war game that I've really looked at here, and it really is a good one, even when you play both sides yourself. I've got to put this away now. T-Rex hands.